Hope you guys are having a nice Sunday. Just going for a walk in this beautiful British weather. It's umbrella weather at the moment. It's kind of funny because just yesterday, we had Arctic conditions, freezing cold, minus something, ice and snow everywhere. And now it's 12.5 degrees, maximum of 15 degrees. It's crazy. Tomorrow the same, and then back to cold again. God knows what's happening. Anyway, I bought more XRP. Surprise, surprise. I don't even wait for the dips anymore, guys. I used to wait for the dips. Now I just buy every day, small amount. I'm also going into XRP healthcare. I made a video about that. You might not have seen it, but something big is about to happen with that as well. Now, why am I doing this? Guys, I looked at a whole bunch of charts and I listened to a whole bunch of analysts, right? And the consensus, right, is that something absolutely huge is about to happen. There's going to be a breakout, very imminent. I can't tell you when exactly. All I know is that I don't want to miss it. Now, my situation is a little bit different to most people's situations, probably, because, man, I went in hard a while ago and I'm already in what some people might consider massive profit when it comes to XRP, right? But I'm not selling, all right? A friend of mine actually yesterday said to me that he's taken, he's de-risked. So he's taken out from his XRP holdings what he originally put in. So he sold about 10% of it to get that. So that's quite sensible, not financial advice, do your own research. While that's quite sensible, it's not necessarily my gameplay, right? So everyone has a different gameplay, to be honest. Mine isn't to de-risk at this moment. There's just too much ahead of us, man. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. There's just too much happening and too many catalysts, bro. The chart is looking so beautiful. It's so bullish that even people who are normally XRP haters, man, that have talked all lot of nonsense about XRP, they're not saying that, you know what, this is looking good. It's undeniable. But, even if you look at, charts, I'm not a chart analyst, but even if you look at what's happening, you have Brad Garlinghouse salivating in the mouth about the new Congress that's just been, put into office, effectively, being the most XRP friendly or just like crypto friendly Congress, full stop, right? Now, if you buy nowish or you've bought recently, then you might be feeling a little bit sort of anxious that the price is, heading downwards somewhat or trending down. But, it's Sunday, it's the weekend, right? So normally this is what happens. If you calibrate it against BTC, you will see that the chart is actually looking quite nice. This is what people forget. If you look at it against fiat, then it might seem like it's trending down. But chart it against BTC anytime you feel down. Secondly, there's a descending wedge, which is usually a sign of a breakout, usually to the top. Sometimes it happens to the bottom, but if you consider all of the macros, the breakout is most likely to the top. And this breakout that people are expecting, they're expecting it to be a really big breakout, bro. This is why normally I'd wait for a significant dip to get in so I can get that sort of big chunk in. But now I've moved to just buying every day, bro, because I want to be part of this massive breakout that is coming. All right, it's starting to rain now. There's also the issue with the RLUSD. Tether is bleeding at the moment, and some of it is bleeding into RLUSD. Some people have shown that the launch of RLUSD had a lot to do with what's happening with Tether at the moment, right? But if we're being fair, most of it is actually going to USDC at the moment, and that's to be understood because, that's to be expected because obviously USDC is more established right now than RLUSD because it's all over the place. It's an older coin. It's been around for ages. It's been, a competitor to Tether. It's a household name in the crypto world, right? And it's backed, of course, by Coinbase, which is a behemoth in crypto. But it's only a matter of time before a lot of it starts to bleed more and more into RLUSD, which will increase the demand for RLUSD, which, you know, indirectly would require more XRP to be purchased to seed that in a way, or to back it. So there's going to be more RLUSD printed effectively, or minted, whatever term you want to use. So that's another incredibly bullish signal for XRP. So if you're not buying now, you know, what are you doing with your life? Not financial advice, of course. And this is one of the reasons why I've just basically decided to, to go in and start doing the daily stuff rather than waiting for dips, because the pump is so imminent. It could be anytime. I could get home now and find that it's pumped, right? Also, as we move closer and closer to the 15th of January, we are expecting something to happen with the SEC. So whether it be a settlement, whether it be, them just dropping the case altogether, whatever happens now with the SEC will cause XRP to pump, in my opinion. Not financial advice, to your own research. And, the bottom line, though, is we're about to witness a life-changing event, and I'm not going to miss it. Also, I heard that they're looking for the CEO of XRP, and he's been found, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is out, and I'm here to tell it to you. You're looking at him. I am the CEO. That's right. There is no CEO of XRP, guys. I mean, it's absolutely insane. All right. So I don't know if some people do this on purpose. They misconstrue the Ripple name and the XRP name. So there are three things to think about. There's Ripple, the company. There's XRP, which is the token. And then, of course, there is XRPL, which is the ledger, the blockchain. So XRPL, the ledger, is the blockchain. The token of that blockchain is XRP, right? The company with the largest deposit, or should I say the largest amount of XRP, is Ripple, right? So they are a company, a project, just like, the project behind XRP Healthcare or behind the XRP memes. They're just the largest one by far, right? So they are basically the largest XRP whale for now. Sorry, I fixed the audio. So for now, they're the largest. And by the way, this is the most influence that they're ever going to have, because as the time goes on, right, as we move on and other companies start to adopt it and the switch is flipped and all these NDAs get, terminated, and then people receive their tokens, suddenly they're not going to have all of these tokens. They're just in control of them. Those tokens aren't necessarily theirs at the moment. So we don't know who actually owns some of those tokens. But when things really get rolling, we might see a different whale emerge. It might be SBI, for instance, or it might be some other bank in Japan, for instance. It might be a Chinese company. It might be, the government of the United States. It might be, a Donald Trump fund. Who knows? But the point is, they're only a giant whale right now because they're custodying XRP that belongs to somebody else, probably, under their management. They're a management company at the moment. And of course, they are extremely bullish on XRP because they want it to succeed, because the entire business model is based around it, right? Even the RLUSD project is XRP dependent. So it's in their best interest to do as well as possible, or as much as possible rather, to make sure that succeeds. Which is why there's this illusion of XRP being Ripple, right? So Brad Garlinghouse is not the CEO of XRP, he's the CEO of Ripple Labs, a company that holds a hell of a lot of XRP and builds on that platform. Man, it's really raining now. Holy crap. Twitter payments. Well, that's another one, isn't it? There's a lot of frenzy, a lot of noise, a lot of murmur, a lot of rumors, insinuations, riddles about Twitter payments and XRP being involved in that. Now, if this was happening a year or two ago, I would have called complete BS on that, because obviously we know that Elon is more of like a Dogecoin type bull, maybe something on the Lightning Network, maybe, you know, some other Dogecoin or something that he whipped up by himself. But now with the new coming administration and the fact that we now have this Department of Government Efficiency stuff, and, you know, they being buddies now, I don't know if they were buddies before, but they're definitely buddies now. I'm talking about Brad Garlinghouse and Elon Musk, and they've got their big guy there in the White House. It's very, very likely that, you know, Brad has shown Elon that when it comes to payments, there's only one. There's only one, and that's XRP. Obviously, there are alternatives. XLM is an alternative. Even some apps on Solana, obviously the Lightning Network, like I said before. But a platform that's already built to be ISO 222 compliant, already has all these links with all of these global banks everywhere. I don't know. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but it's far more likely now than it ever has that they're going to pick, or that Elon is going to pick XRP for Twitter. Now, obviously Twitter is now also called X. So I don't know, it'd be some kind of poetic move to make it XRP. You know, the X is maintained. We know that Elon loves the X. I don't know. It's all speculation at the moment, right? But based on the way things are now, I wouldn't put it past them. In fact, I'd say that it's more likely than not. If the rumors are true, they're going to be in the same office. They're going to be working sort of in the same department for the White House, right? So, you know, why not? If you're talking about government efficiency, part of efficiency is not reinventing the wheel, right? So if there's already a system that can achieve what they're trying to achieve very, very easily, then why wouldn't they go for that? Makes sense. Also, there's precedent for, you know, a social media app. There's also a payments app, right? And that's WeChat. It'd be competing with China, right? China has a system that is completely integrated, you know, payments, banking, chatting, phoning, yada yada. It's full-fledged. Now, I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. I like independent little apps. I don't like the feature creep that happens with these apps where everything starts to do everything. But, you know, if it's going to XRP go up, who am I to say no? Another great thing is that having this YouTube channel, right, and making videos, is that I have a record of the things that I've said over months, right? Years even, on my other YouTube channels. And this is the thing. When people say, oh, you said this, you said that, or you're talking nonsense, you were lucky, blah, blah, blah. I can point them to a video that I made a year ago saying the exact same thing, even though the price was at, what, 30 pence or, you know, 40 cents, whatever, in US dollar money, or when it was a little bit lower than that. In fact, I bought the bulk of my XRP when it seemed like the market was going to completely crash and, you know, Ripple was going to lose, blah, 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 blah. So none of this stuff is financial advice. You should do your own research, really. I've got to find a cafe or something. Look, my clothes are soaked, even though I've got an umbrella. It rains horizontally here. I don't know who invented this dumb umbrella thing. It doesn't work here. And do your own research. I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice, happy day. Peace.